Oh, what's going on here?
Your face froze.
Yeah, so did yours, man. We were
Well,
just
that
waiting.
must be. Well, you're welcome for that. Well, let's tell them why we're here, Mike. What are we doing today, Mike? We talking about wrestling?
What's that?
Are we talking about wrestling or other things?
It doesn't matter. Just go at her, Jabobble.
You were supposed to say we're not speaking about other things. We're talking about Stranger Things.
Oh shit!
That
Sorry, I
was
missed
a perfect segue. And I thought we were fucking on the same wavelength. I guess.
I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf, brother.
Yeah. A strange, ridiculous wolf. Didn't you go out as a balding werewolf once?
I've always wanted to.
Oh, you never did?
No, I did. I went out as a werewolf once, but I didn't go as a balding werewolf.
You're just living that dream every day now.
You got it, bud. Hair everywhere else, but where it counts.
All right. Well, I don't know.
My fucking head.
I don't know, man. Some people like a nice chest of foliage, you know, nice hairy chest.
So you have it.
Hair kind of is annoying, you know. Kind of makes your head sweat.
So the first time I realized I had a load of chest hair, because I don't realize things right away. It's fucking. I can put on 20 pounds and be like, wow, I look fine, until I see a photo of it. And I'm like, oh shit, you look like Jabba. Yeah, Jabba's little cousin, Wabba the Hutt.
Don't photos put on 40 pounds of weight. You're like, no, 20. That's an extra 20.
Yeah. So anyhow, the first time I realized I had a load of chest hair is like I went out. I took 6 months off drinking when I was 20.
Yeah.
And then my friends got me to go out drinking with them. I'm like, cool. And I'm on this picnic table dancing with this chick with my shirt off. And somebody took a photo of it. And then I seen the photo a week later. I'm like, oh, like, dude, like, why don't you guys tell me I look like Austin Powers, man? Because it didn't even look like real chest hair. It looked like it was glued on to this super white fucking snowman on top of a picnic table, shaking my shirt. And then, dude, so I remember that night I was on the picnic table, I was dancing with this girl, and I fell off the picnic table, and the seat landed between my shoulder blades. Like I landed on my back. Yeah. And we had a crowd of people cheering me on. And then I'm like, oh, and then everybody stopped cheering me on. And I rolled over. And then I stood up because everybody was quiet. And I stood up and I put my fist in the air. And everybody went fucking crazy.
Oh, man.
It was my 15 minutes of fame, dude.
Well, you just got another minute out of it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
yeah, 16 minutes of fame.
That. Well, I mean, not for nothing. You probably have enough chest hair for the both of us, buddy.
I think so.
I got like next to none. It's crazy. I'm still waiting for that Italian gene to kick in, you know, when I get really hairy. I think it's probably going to hit when I'm around 40.
It's when the moon is in spaghetti. It's the moon's
breaking
in the spaghetti.
Barriers, man. I'm breaking barriers. If I was a woman, I bet you I'd be super fucking hairy. It'd be that old Italian hairy woman. But now,
I could imagine
I'm a freak. No? Wow.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. It'd be interesting.
I think I'd be pretty.
Hey, I'm here. Suck your fucking dickhead. Yeah. What's wrong? You don't like this ass? You fucking pussy.
I wouldn't suck your dick.
Nah, I don't think so. We'd be friends.
I'd suck a lot of dick.
Friend zone me right quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say, get that fucking chest muff away from
In more of like an Italian accent.
Yeah. Hey.
Get that fucking chest hair away from me.
You're more of a wop than I am, man. I don't know. But yeah, I'd probably be a huge whore. Huge. I'd be a huge whore, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have stilettos and the whole shebang.
Oh fuck. I'd hit up those big hoops.
Yeah.
I'd walk nothing in fucking just heels all the time, showing my fucking big old fat ass off. I think I'd want to be a fat chick too. You know?
You could pull it off.
Oh yeah, man. I'm already like almost a fat guy. And I pull
get the frame for it.
Yeah. And
You
it's like,
would
all
you would chew your gum if you were an Italian woman,
yeah,
a Stella per se. You would chew your gum like this.
like a cow, like a
Yeah. And
hot
just like
Italian
such
cow.
attitude. Dude, you'd be such an attitude chick for
I
sure.
don't know.
Like, oh my fucking God.
I swear to God, his dick was like a baby carrot.
Yeah,
And it was the same color as his beard. Yeah. I'd be one of those chicks, man. I'd be a size queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You're like, nah. All right. What are we here for? We're here to review season 3 of Stranger Things.
That's right.
It's another thing video. Reviewing Stranger Things. I thought you
Dude,
made
it was great.
I thought you made a coffee. What's up with the water?
Dude, I'm a liquid guy. You know, you need it to live. You need to live. I was just gonna get the coffees because I wanted to blurt out shit fast, but we'll see what happens.
Is that like a secret of yours? You need water to live?
I think so. I might be the only one.
On your own? Yeah. Yeah. Personally, I drink piss, and I never knew the secret you have about water. So thank you for that.
Whose piss do you drink?
Anyone's?
Yeah.
I have a dog, you know.
Had.
Have.
Oh, yeah.
He's laying right there, waiting for me to walk her, just so I can collect the piss.
Most people walk with like a shit bag. You walk with a bucket.
Yeah. And the bag. I'm a respectable human being. I pick up the shit, but I just save the piss. Anyway, so about Stranger Things. You liked it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Give
What'd
me a
you
little
think?
gusto. Oh, I fucking liked it. Liked it a lot more than season 2.
Yeah, I'm tossing up season 1 and season 3, which is my favorite too. The reason why I didn't like season 2 was like because they were fighting against a cloud. Like,
Yeah.
You know, like I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy season 2, they fought against a planet.
Volume 2.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They fought against a planet. Get the fuck out of here. This one here, they had at least a monster that was in the real world that they could fight, which was cool.
Man, you realize you just released a huge spoiler?
The monster thing?
For Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh.
What people that haven't seen it, man?
Like, have you?
Stranger Thing. No, I didn't know. What do you mean a planet? The fuck, man?
You didn't watch it?
I haven't seen it.
Dude, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. You want to know who the planet is?
Who? I bet you it's his dad, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
but
man.
That's not even the best part.
What's the best?
You want to know who the planet is?
Who?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, you say?
Yeah.
I thought he died.
No.
I heard he died making that movie Soldier.
No.
Was that just like his career?
Planet that was him died.
What was the planet's name?
Oh, Tango and Cash.
Man, don't even bring up Tango and Cash. I haven't seen that one either.
Oh, really? You want to know how that ends?
I've seen Tango and Cash. That's Stallone in it, of course. I've seen it. Tommy.
Dude, I'm the Russell, and you're the Stallone.
Okay, so you can't be Russell.
Why?
There's an obvious reason you can't be Kurt Russell.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't have a mullet?
Take your hat off.
Doesn't matter.
It does. You gotta have flowing fucking hair, flowing mullet to be Kurt Russell.
Dude, you do not have glasses. So
yes, I do. I have glasses. You know I have glasses.
You never wear them.
You don't pay attention to my fucking needs. That's the problem.
It's almost
Should I wear
like
them?
you're ashamed of them.
I wear them, just not all the time.
You don't sleep in them?
Well, sometimes. That's if I pass out. If I'm wearing them. So, all right. Enough about this fucking planet. Thanks.
Just hold on a second. What makes you think you're Sylvester Stallone?
I don't know.
Now, don't bring in like.
You're the one. You're the one who called me. I forget which one is he, Tango or Cash?
I don't know. That's why I keep saying Sylvester Stallone, because I
but
don't know which one.
You meant that I was going to be Stallone.
Yeah,
you've already. Yeah, because you know.
But then when you're like, "Hey, you can't be Kurt Russell," I'm like, "Well, fuck you then.
Why
you're not Sylvester Stallone?" Huh?
Why can't I be Stallone? Because I haven't had a bout of paralysis.
Why can't I be Kurt Russell?
I already went over that,
and I'm going over it right now. You are not Sylvester Stallone, Frank. I think we should have an intervention.
I'm not the one who said it, motherfucker.
Frank
said it.
You did not play a boxer in a movie like 7 times.
No, I do that in real life on the sidewalk. People don't like it. I call people bums.
How's your promos?
I call people bums. I say, where's my locker? Where's my fucking locker, Mick?
I don't think the Rocky even really called people bums.
I never had a locker. He did.
Yeah, it was Paulie and Mickey, right?
Yeah, he's called a couple people. Yeah. Said Paulie, you're just a bum.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, I don't sweat you. And he tried to fuck my sister. And then he tries to punch him. And he's like, you're a bum, Paulie. You're a fucking bum. He didn't sweat.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would I be Paulie then? If I can't be Kurt Russell, then who am I? Am I fucking Paulie?
I don't know. How about Jason Statham?
Yeah, sure. I have a shitty English. I'd rather be Kurt Russell than Jason Statham, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but Statham at least has like, bald head and abs. You could be. It would be the first time you had abs, dude.
It's uncanny. Me and Jason Statham. Yeah. Hey, bloke, I'm Jason Statham, bloke.
So you remember Scott's wife?
Well, it's been like 10 years, but yeah, I think I remember. What's her name? Is it Mora?
Yeah. Good memory. Good memory.
Yeah.
She thinks Scott looks like Jason Statham. And I told her, I think you're just fucking kidding yourself. The only thing that they have in common is literally that they're bald. That's it. And like blonde. Yeah.
No face.
Yeah, nothing. I'm like, is that what you have to tell yourself? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Trying to think who he looks like now.
He looks Korean. He looks Asian.
Yeah, I know. I was looking. I was like, who has a shaved head and who is Korean?
Yeah. Like he was telling me at his old job, he used to tell people he's like half Korean. And everybody and a Korean guy. I think he said a Korean guy. I was like, I knew it. I knew you were Korean. Meanwhile, he's like Scottish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a good looking dude.
Yeah, no, he's got a shit together.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So 13 minutes in. Stranger Things 3. You like
cool.
I liked it too. You liked it, and you're considering it more than the first one.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I can understand that. There was more action in it, I think.
I thought that there's more layers to it.
Yeah, you told me there was like 4 genres in one.
You're 5.
5 now. It went up by 1.
Okay. Yeah, because we forgot Body Snatchers.
No. You touched on the Snatchers.
Okay, let's take a look here. So it had the spy, the
spy
monster.
Game. Yeah.
Right. The monster.
Yeah.
The Terminator.
That's kind of sci-fi.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
It's like I'm talking like different movies.
Okay.
It has the Body Snatchers.
Okay.
That's 5.
No, man, you just said 4. You said
Body Snatchers
twice. Snatchers and Body Snatchers are the same thing. Yeah, man, what the fuck's going on here? Okay, let's do this again. You said spy. You said spy.
Romantic movie.
Monster.
Romantic movie.
Okay, romantic comedy.
Sure.
I mean, there's a little bit of romantic comedy in there.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of it, actually.
Yeah. Winona Ryder. She stole every scene she was in.
There isn't anybody that's gonna remember that isn't our age.
I know. Still.
But it's still, that's funny. I like that.
That was a Norm Macdonald joke, I think.
Yeah, have you been down the Norm Macdonald rabbit hole?
Dude, he's my favorite comedian, man.
He's pretty good. The
guy's the best. He just always circles around.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So had a lot of layers. Who are your favorite characters in this season?
Hopper.
Hopper's always a favorite. Yeah, Hopper was great.
Cool. He's like the drunk hero, which we, I wanted to be that.
You identify with that, yeah.
Yeah, not Kurt Russell anymore. I'm Hopper.
Hopper, I can go with that. You'll be Hopper.
It's because I'm chubby, but anyhow, you're a sizist.
I told you I'm a size queen.
All right, so yeah, Hopper. Billy, he was cool too. I like Billy.
I think Billy.
I'll tell you one thing. Me and this one dude that I hang around with.
Billy.
I like Billy too. But we were talking about Mike. So we were talking about Mike and how he grew like a foot over summer.
Oh yeah.
But my buddy was talking about how his legs are like gangly looking now.
Yeah.
So I said, dude, he's like, I'm gonna tell you who the monster is in fucking season 4. Mike's legs. Yeah. And then they gotta fight those shorts down in the pants, man. That's all I'm saying.
He looks like a 1-year-old German Shepherd. Have you ever had a German Shepherd? You know how they kind of get all tall and gangly? That's what he looks like. If he were a human being, he'd totally be a German Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
A 1-year-old German Shepherd. Yeah, he's a weird looking kid. That fucking nose and that haircut. There was like an old cartoon. I can't remember it, but there was this same fucking mullet with this huge nose and this long gangly body. That reminded me of Mike.
Scooby-Doo?
It was probably Scooby-Doo. I don't know. I can't remember.
Shaggy.
But not Shaggy. No. It was a monster. Okay, so spoiler time. Just so anybody doesn't think this is a spoiler-free review. I don't want anybody to get pissed off at us, like, the 5 people that watch this shit. But we like you, by the way, so keep watching. So, yeah. Billy, who's about to tap that ass, right? Because Mike's mom is hot as shit. And
she's cute.
More than cute. You look at it, like she's that friend's mom that you just fantasize about, that would teach you a thing or two.
Mrs. Robbins.
Yeah, she beat that dick up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she has a change of heart, and she's like, "No, I like my fucking slob of a husband because he's laying there with my youngest." And all I could think of when I saw her in that dress was like, "You don't look like you've had 3 kids, man. Doesn't look like she'd have a daughter should be in college."
Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah. I don't know. I just was asking. I was watching with the chick, and I'm like, "Do you think that she looks like she's 50?" She's like, "No, she looks like she's like early to mid 40s."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You know what I asked my girlfriend? We're watching it, and I said, "You think if I was there, she would bang me?" She's like, "Yeah, Frank, sure." She just patted my head. Like, "Thanks, babe." And I went to sleep happy.
I know. I was going to say, knowing you thought that was a compliment.
Yeah, man. Of course. Yeah. She's lucky to have me. So I think she got mad at that. You would cheat on me with that old whore? I said, yeah. I mean, no.
No.
Shit. So I dropped that conversation real quick. But I think she was my favorite part of season 3.
The mom, eh? Mike's mom?
Oh, man. What's her name?
I couldn't tell you. I thought that at the beginning, they opened it perfectly with like Billy being the lifeguard, walking to the thing, and all the old girls.
Yeah, doing like the Phoebe Cates thing.
Just trying to grab his attention. Yeah, man, I thought that was hilarious. It started out slow the season, but then it picked up in the end, for sure. As they usually do. You have to rebuild the guys, right?
Well, I I think I said this to you, that season 2 was boring to me as well. Like, so much so that I totally forgot who Billy and Max were. And when I saw the little redhead girl, I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then they saw them make a big deal about Billy. I'm like, is this a new character? And they started talking about him like, he's not. I was like, no, he's not. But I really liked his, I really liked the story arc,
For Billy.
Yeah. Well, for Billy, yeah, man. Billy was the best part of the season.
Because he starts as a villain. Because at the end of season 2 and in season 2, he was a villain.
Starts as a villain. Well, okay, he starts as an unwilling villain, and he becomes like a full-fledged villain. Then he has his redemption, and then he dies.
Well, okay. So what's a villain though? A villain is banging somebody who's married.
That's not fucking.
I don't know.
That's just having a good time, man. That's just having a good time.
But not looked at too well.
No, definitely. He's not. He's definitely not lawful good. He's maybe chaotic neutral.
That should be an energy drink.
Yeah. Now, I don't know about you, but my favorite part of the season was the duet for Neverending Story.
Dude, I popped hard for that.
Yeah, I sang along with it a little bit.
Did you?
I was like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. It was like 3 a.m. I was like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. Sam's going to wake up and yell at me. But I did it anyway.
A lot of people didn't know where that was from.
Yeah, yeah.
We did.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Never-ending story, man. Bastian.
Yeah. Bastian!
Give me Bastian! Give me a name! No! Okay, your name is stupid bitch!
I tried to watch it again and...
No, you can't. Vortex kills it for me, man. Vortex kills it. I'm a luck dragon. Oh, fuck.
It doesn't stand the test of time.
No. And you know what's even worse than that? Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Wasn't the kid from Ladybugs in that movie? Remember Ladybugs?
Yeah, it's Jonathan Brandis.
Is that his name?
Well, do you remember Sequest?
Yeah, that's the kid. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, like all the girls liked him because he was in those Teen Dream magazines. That's how I remember his name, because I was one of the girls who liked him. But anyhow,
you were reading those magazines.
Yeah, he just recently passed away.
What?
Yeah.
What, he died from being good looking? Like, what the fuck?
No, he took his own life.
Probably got tired of all those blowjobs he was getting.
Maybe. Well, the high school blowjobs. But no, he was cool back in the day.
Was he? I don't know if he was cool back in the day. You were probably like, what does he have that I don't? I was like, well, he's blonde, he's good looking, he's hung like a hog, but now he's dead.
I couldn't tell that from the teen magazines. Sorry.
But now he's dead. Sorry. So, I mean, really, you've won. You're up on him.
Did I?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought we were going to go together, him and I.
So you'd rather be a dead Bastian from part 2 than yourself?
He was Bastian in the second one?
What? Yeah, man. He was Bastian.
Yeah, but his name wasn't Bastian, was it?
Yes. That's how this whole thing started. We went on this whole tangent about the Neverending Story. Surround this kid who's now dead because I said he was Bastian in part 2.
But his name was actually Bastian.
It was, yeah, and Atreyu was in it.
And that's where that band got their name.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know the band, so I don't know that.
Oh, yeah, you're not missing much.
No, Atreyu!
Yeah.
Man, that was some sad
Yeah,
shit. That was some sad shit, though, huh? When the horse died? Remember that?
yeah.
In the forest of fucking despair, or the swamp of despair. And he's like crying to the horse. Just have happy thoughts. Just have happy thoughts. And the horse is drowning. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't even show Sam that movie. If I did, she'd fucking ball her eyes out. She loved horses so much. I'd cry.
Or any World War One movie, then.
Oh,
how many horses immersed in that?
Yeah.
Like Legends of the Falls? Remember that shit?
I remember Legend of the Fall.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was in it.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that made him.
Yeah, he was a fine piece of ass back then, boy.
Dude, I always wanted to do the Brad Pitt. I always wanted to get into a relationship with a girl and then just split for like 5 years and then come back and have her still love me. Like I was the shit.
That's happened to me.
Yeah, you split around the world for 5 years?
Oh, no, I didn't do like a Legend of the Fall thing. I like broke up for 5 years and then back.
I mean, go around the world, Frank.
Oh, well, you've done
everything
that.
while she's staying at home.
But you've done that. You've gone around the world.
That's right. And nobody loved me.
I love you. I missed you terribly. I missed you.
You're my Julia Ormond.
Hey, I thought I was your Thelma. And you're my...
Yeah, and I'm Brad. And I'm Brad Pitt or whatever.
No. Brad Pitt's like some other guy that we pick up and we have fun with.
Yeah.
You're the girl that I want to drive off of a cliff with. Brad's just a guy that I'll just blow and like be over and done with. But you're the guy. You're the girl, I mean, that I want to drive over a cliff with. I can't hear you. You're not saying you want to do the same.
Yeah, it's cool. Is that what you have in store?
Love, man.
Is that what you have in store when I come back home?
There's no cliffs around here.
Sand hills?
Yeah, they don't work. I've checked. Maybe we can.
Okay. Just so we're clear. There's no cliffs around there.
Yeah. No.
Okay, I'll do that with you. I'll do that with you then.
Ha! Gotcha. There is a cliff. There is one. I know of one. I gotcha. We're gonna drive over a cliff. I just gotta. Yeah, we just gotta.
I know if you have a rental car. I know if you have a rental car filled with spikes.
Yeah. I'm gonna just when we do it, make sure you have a life insurance policy, and you sign it out to somebody that you care about, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh, but yourself.
That's the only one.
What was this?
Life insurance policy.
Yeah. I had a client once lecture me on the importance of having a will. And I was like, okay, old man, go on. You called me for help. Tell me, what should I do with my life? He's like, just write anything down. Write it down. I'm like, okay, man, I'll fucking write a will. It's like, even if it's on a napkin, sign it. It still holds up in court. I'm like, I'm not sure it does.
It's questionable.
Like, it does. And he was like arguing with me. All right, I'll do it. I haven't done it.
So what did you write on the napkin? Fuck off, old man? Is that what you wrote?
No, I didn't write anything. I didn't even have a napkin. It was a paperless environment. I started yelling at him. I'll do it when I get home. I'll do it when I get home. He's like, do it now. Do it now.
And the old guy's like, you better do it. You better do it. Oh, Matlock's on. Okay.
Yeah.
Just loses track of time.
Yeah. It's like, you never guess what happened in Matlock yesterday. I'm like, let me guess. He solved the crime. How did you know? So then I asked,
of the unsigned will.
Yeah. Then I asked him the pivotal question. I'm like, all right, old man, who would win in a fight, Matlock or Perry Mason? This is how old I knew he was. And he's like, obviously Perry Mason. He's like, you're fucking old as shit. And I fucking hung up on him. You remember Perry Mason?
No, I'm not that old.
You don't remember Perry Mason? Oh, man. You're older than me, man.
I don't know, but Fuck, really? Perry Mason?
You're lying. You're lying.
I know Matlock. He was that Southern gentleman who had the white hair and who was a lawyer.
Yeah, but he didn't have an accent.
I thought that it did. And I thought that it sounded something like that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's my Clay Bertrand from JFK.
Oh, that's good. He also played a sheriff. His name
with Opie.
Yeah, his name was Andy Griffin. He had a hot daughter.
Who was it?
Melanie Griffin. Or Griffin.
Oh, that's his daughter?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure. Let's fact check that. Because
it could very well be Kathy Griffin.
I remember her when she was in a movie with motherfucking Harrison Ford. I used to have such a thing for her, man. Oh, no way. Oh, my God. It's not her dad. Oh, my God. My whole life, I thought that was her dad. You know what her dad's name is? Peter. Peter Griffith.
No.
Yeah, man, it's Peter Griffith. Right there. Can't see it.
I can't see it. It's Peter Griffin. Well, that's interesting.
And he was an actor too. Huh.
I knew that. I knew that her dad was an actor. So I could see where you would mistake that.
And she was married to Don Johnson. That I always knew.
Yeah, I knew that too.
Yeah, I wish I was Don Johnson.
He was a cool dude back in the day, wasn't he? He still is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he totally is. Hey, you know, him and
that one TV show, Eastbound and Down.
Oh yeah.
He's Kenny Powers' dad.
Man. Yeah. Kenny Powers. Well, that was a hell of a review, huh?
Oh, dude, this is what we do, though. This is us.
So that was
this is so us. This is so us, man.
You're the woman. You're the chick. Just saying.
Women have all the power now, Frank.
Whoa, maybe. We've always had the power, man.
Yeah. So anyhow, season 3 of Stranger Things.
Yeah, I liked it. So, do you think that's Hopper in the cage in Russia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How could they do a season 4 if they're going to do a season 4? How could they do it without Hopper? Who's going to take over for Hopper?
Oh, no one.
Yeah.
But how are they going to do it, you think, with Winona Ryder selling her house that I assume she stole and taking the kids out of the city?
Yeah, well, that's an issue, right?
Yeah.
What I think's going to happen is she's going to end up moving into that cabin in the woods where Hopper was with her kids.
It was destroyed.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that monster.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, maybe she'll move into the mall.
That was destroyed too.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they'll just go hitchhiking around the country.
They have a Uhaul.
Yeah, dude, that's somewhere. Yeah, well, they could go anywhere really with the U-Haul.
It costs money. Kilometers, buddy, or in their case,
I was just about to get to that. So 11, right?
Yeah.
So they have her boy, which I forget his name. What is it, Lucas or whatever? No, it's not Lucas. It's
Mike.
Will.
Hi. You said 11. Oh, you mean Winona's boy? Yeah, Will.
Yeah, it's Will. So he's going to be.
Before you go on, let me ask you something. You remember when in the part of the season when he's like, "Let's play Dungeons and Dragons, guys," and they're like, "No, just because you don't like girls," and he was like, "Oh." So do you think they were saying he's gay or he just doesn't like girls yet? Because they made a big deal about that, I think.
Yeah. Take it at face value.
So he's gay.
No, he's not gay. He doesn't like girls yet.
Okay. Well, maybe they made a big deal about that.
Until they show him kissing a guy, yeah. Then you can't say that he's gay.
But what if they, okay, sure, I'm just, What about, okay, go on with your thing about Will. Sorry.
Well, just to go back to being that age too, I've definitely had friends that I surpassed, and I was into girls and I was into other things way before they were.
Yeah.
And then later on in life, we became friends again.
Yeah,
But
no,
anyhow.
I totally understand that. I'm just saying they made a big deal about it. So I was thinking maybe there was something big behind it, like maybe he was gay. And then I thought maybe not, because the cute girl from the fucking ice cream shop ended up being gay. I was like, well, they ruined the gay surprise on her. So they're going to do like 2 gay surprises? Probably not, right?
Well,
not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, maybe there's one a season.
One a season.
One a season. So anyhow, this is what's going to happen. Winona Ryder's got the Uhaul, she's got the Will, and she's got the 11, right?
Yeah. And the other one. Yeah. The ugly one.
Whatever.
Jonathan.
So she's cruising around the country.
Yeah.
With her fucking little band of fucking misfits.
Okay.
She has Will dancing on the streets making money. Well, she has 11 in the back, just like telekinesising everybody's wallet out of their pants, and they don't even know. And she's making a lucrative career. That's why she needs a U-Haul, because she's going to city to city to city to city to city to city, and then she's gonna end up back there. But they're all gonna be dressed as clowns and like circus people.
You put a lot of thought in that. I
just came up with it. I just came up with that.
Right off the top of your head?
Yeah, dude.
Holy
it's
shit,
funny how my mind works.
You're a genius.
Thank you.
I just figured if they were going to do that, because 11's going to get her powers back, obviously, right? That she would just psychic the odometer backwards, like they did in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Only instead of putting it in reverse, she actually does it. And they return the U-Haul, and they're like, we only used 2 miles, but they drove around the whole country. They're like, but you've had the truck for 6 months. Well, we didn't go anywhere. Give us our deposit back. That's what I would.
And then after that, she goes to the sun and she just goes, and she turns it back a year.
Yeah.
So, mind?
Well, she can Superman the world and just reverse it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, they're both pretty logical. Both pretty logical. Yeah. And with yours, they're going to stick to the 80s theme as well. So I like that.
Well, how long were they going to be driving around grifting people in yours?
For a year.
Well, they'd still be in the 80s then.
No, I know. But no, like the 80s theme of movies. Because you turn them back to,
okay.
You know?
I got you.
Yeah.
But this is where it's going to kind of get difficult, because these kids are clearly growing. So how? That means they got to get like on it, like right now.
Or wait a few years until they're in high school and then the thing comes back.
Could be, because like Lucas is getting pretty jacked, you know.
Yeah.
Stout little fella. Mike's getting all tall and weird looking. Even the fat one isn't so fat anymore.
He's still missing his teeth, though.
Yeah, I think that's just the magic of Hollywood. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Lucas hasn't changed much other than like his stature, you know?
Yeah.
His sister.
What they should do, they should wait. They should wait 4 years, because they're all going through that awkward teen phase. Like, look at Mike. We were already rapping about how Mike's legs should be the monster in the next one. Yeah. So they should wait until they actually go past that weird adolescent phase.
So he's
and then now they're seniors in high school. And now they're seniors in high school. Now it's like Zach. Dude, it's like Zach and AC and the boys.
Oh,
and now it's the 90s.
Yeah.
Right? Now it's like Saved by the Bell.
Like early 90s, Saved by the Bell fighting monsters.
Dude, Will is Screech.
Yeah, he's definitely a Screech. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So then Lucas could be AC Slater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Zach?
Well, there's only one kid. Mike is going to be Zach.
Nah, somebody's moving. Somebody's moving in.
No.
Somebody's
the fat
moving
kid,
to that
town. Kid would be Mr. Belding.
Yeah, Hopper's Mr. Belding. Is that what you said?
No, I said the fat kid. Mr. Belding. Hopper's going to be like, I don't know. He's going to be the fucking coach, the wrestling coach from Saved by the Bell, the college years.
Yeah.
You remember
And
that
then
show?
he wrestles the fucking the Gorgamoth or whatever. He wrestles him to submission.
The
Gargamel.
The Gargamel. No, it was the Mind Flayer, man. Come on, get up on your.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. They had the devil dogs there for a little bit. The Gorgamel.
The Demerog or whatever. Yeah. But that thing's back. That thing's back. It's in Russia. It's in Russia. Yeah.
None of us know. We're like the Gargamar. It's like we're naming like metal names.
Yeah. No, that was from fucking that cartoon.
Gargamel.
Yeah, wasn't it for Care Bears?
Smurfs.
It was what? Smurfs?
Smurfs.
Yeah. All right. I thought it was the Care Bears. No, that's No Heart.
Yeah, and Beastly.
Yeah, because he had no heart, and the other one was quite beastly looking. Man,
I had a tall friend who was going to go as No Heart for Halloween, and I was going to go as Beastly, but I was going to have like a recording, like a little box, a little radio that just said beastly sayings, like his laugh.
Yeah. Oh man. That'd be good. Yeah. Don't even know what to say to that. That's a big cup of coffee you got there.
Yeah, dude. I was with a girl and she really liked Friends, and she bought these from like the, they all drink it out of the show, but then after you drink it, you're like, holy, that's a lot of coffee.
You're fucking buzzing all around.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna work out. Okay, I'm gonna watch some TV. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah. Then you're out. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much
and
sugar
then
do you take in your coffee?
What's that say?
How much sugar do you take in your coffee?
0.
Whoa.
I don't have sugar.
Hardcore.
Yeah, dude. Well, this is straight black. Usually I put coconut oil in like a fucking hippie.
I thought it was pumpkin spice.
No, I tried to get you to drink that.
And what did I say?
Fuck no. I drew 40 ounces. I drew 40 ounces on it because it looks like a 40. Yeah, so then when people come over and they're like, hey, I want a drink, like, here, have this. Get you right fucked up. Pumpkin spice.
Oh, man.
Pumpkin rum or whatever.
Something making fun of people that drank pumpkin spiced coffee, and I thought immediately of you.
Yeah.
Because you're a coffee snob.
I drink McDonald's coffee.
Yeah, but you won't drink Tim Hortons.
If you're buying it, I'll drink it. But I'm not going to spend my money on Tim Hortons.
Yeah, okay. All right there, JD.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Tim Hortons fucked up with their lids.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They always leak.
McDonald's lids are 100 times better.
Yeah. They're sippy cups. I feel like a fucking child drinking out of them, but they work.
Dude.
I had McDonald's coffee the other day. They're surprisingly good.
It is, man. It is.
Not as good as Tim Hortons.
Well, you got to drink it black. That's how you know which coffee's good or not.
For fuck's sakes.
Right?
No, I don't like black coffee. I only drink like black espresso.
Okay. But I'm just saying that's how you know which coffee's good. You drink it black. Because now with Tim Hortons, all you're drinking is the sugar and the cream. And that shit's tasty. All around the board.
I lowered my cream intake. All right. No cream. Or just a little bit. Just a split.
There's a joke.
Just a split. No,
there's a joke.
No, there's no joke there. I'm not swinging it around to like make a dick joke or anything. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I was like, it's like fucking 18% cream, man.
No, can I? I'm not swinging it around to make a dick joke. Hey, did you say that? I'm not swinging it around to make a dick joke. Yeah, you caught
that, did you? You're good.
Nice play on words. Yeah. That was good.
You're always listening for those dick jokes, huh?
Oh, dude. Fuck. I worked in construction for fucking 8 years.
All of Mike, the private dick. Yeah.
I can smell a dick joke a mile away, let me tell you.
Smell a dick a mile away.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
2 Too easy of a setup, Frank.
Yeah. Whatever. So, all right. Back to Stranger Things. You really liked it better than the first season, huh?
I think so, yeah. I'd have to rewatch the first season, though.
Yeah, I think you'll find that the first season was more heavier on mystery. I think I like that.
The first season was very Stephen King inspired.
Do you have somebody there? Keep looking over.
No.
You sketchy fucker.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You're just looking at.
Got to get all sides, Mike.
All right, that's for the benefit of those of us with flash photography.
Yeah,
it's okay. I'm playing with my nuts right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, you have a good side profile.
I know. Yeah. This is all right. So everything from here down, and I'm like,
below. Yeah.
I need some work. Definitely no Jason Statham from the neck down. Man.
I don't know. We can make you into him. We can make you, give you some six-pack abs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna break this down. Not only am I cool Mike, but I'm also lazy Mike. So lazy Mike is not getting no fucking 6-pack abs. I gave up on that like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
shit ain't happening.
You're tough to get. Yeah. I've only had them like once or twice in my life, and I said that's just way too hard to do. Like and then I resigned myself to just not caring. It's like,
it works for you.
Yeah. Like any girl I'm with isn't worried about my abs. You know what I mean? They're worried about me possibly doing things that they wouldn't like.
Robbing a bank?
Yeah, something about that. Stealing something from somebody. Yeah. Usually involves chastity. Anyway, no, abs aren't a big deal to me. Not at all.
I thought it's good.
I thought you would like them. You look great with abs. Come on, man. That fucking
dude, yeah.
bear-like chest. That big hairy bear-like chest. No, man. That'd just give me too much. That would just give me too much.
Yeah. Just the world would be yours, like Tony Montana.
I would just flash my abs all over the place. Be like, "What's up, ladies?" Huh?
Oh yeah. But I wouldn't wear a shirt.
I wear my fucking jeans real low too, so they could see that weird V thing that goes down to your crotch.
Dude, the last video I was talking. Did you didn't watch my last video, did you?
Obviously not.
Yeah. So I was talking about how I have zero ass and how my posterior it goes from my ankle straight up to my shoulders. There's nothing in it's nothing. It's just zero ass.
I got the exact opposite problem. At this point, I'm like a teeter-totter. A gut and an ass. I'm just like
you got two asses.
Oh yeah, man. That's how I balance myself.
Yeah. So you're constantly walking on a 45 degree. You're like a fucking goose.
No, like a T-Rex, man. I walk around like a T-Rex. Oh man. Man, this Ontario heat is killing me.
It's not too bad here, man. It was raining today.
Hey, it was raining here too. It's like we're almost in the same place, huh? But me, holy fuck.
You're a little more humid over there, though, buddy.
More than a little, buddy.
Yeah.
More than a little.
Yeah. What else happened? Stranger Things. The Russian thing. I thought it was fucking hilarious that they had Stranger Things. Sorry, that they had in Stranger Things a Russian base built underneath of the mall. Yeah. I'm like, how much more 80s movie can you get? Thought that was great.
At first, I didn't like it. I told you I didn't like it, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, okay, the show's out in 2019, and there's scary Russians. So at first, I was like, what are they up to something here? And then the little girl, Erica, was like, those commie bastards. I love capitalism. I'm like, I love this kid. Totally changed my mind on it. Like, this kid is awesome. Like, she was the real American hero to me. Like, fuck yeah, man.
She was cool. Yeah, she did a good job.
He was like, this is capitalism, motherfucker. I want ice cream all the motherfucking time. And they were like, all right, little girl, do whatever you want. What was the lesbian girl's name?
Oh, I forget. She's cute though.
I was gonna say that. She's very cute. I like those freckles, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Well, and also, it was funny that a bunch of kids broke the code.
Yeah.
To get into the secret spy base.
And then they told the Russians. Like, we broke your code. We're kids. You're fucking stupid.
Yeah. That's great.
Terminator guy was pretty cool, but his Russian accent needs a little work, I think.
Oh yeah, that adds to it though, to the cheesiness.
Yeah, he's like, I am Russian. Like, no, man, you sound more like you're Austrian. You know, I liked Vasily too. The actual guy.
Yeah, I liked him too. You really turned to like that guy in the end. Then
they fucking off him. Bastard.
Yeah,
they off him. They off Billy. They pretended to off Hopper. I'm not cool with that, man. Those are three guys I like.
Yeah,
and
Billy could go. Here's the thing: is like, what could Billy do after that? As a character?
He served his purpose. Yeah, he served his purpose.
Yeah.
But the Russian guy, Vasily, he could have like been in season 4 working at a 7-Eleven because he really liked the Slurpees. See?
Oh yeah, he could have done that, and it would have been like, oh hey, special guest Vasily for this episode. Oh hey, can I get a Slurpee?
And they could go to him for when they needed help with stuff, and it could be funny because he wouldn't know English, and he could be learning English. There could be some funny moments, and they could have added a 6th genre to the list: comedy.
Yeah. Well, there's a little bit of comedy. Huh?
Yeah, there is. It's a romantic comedy.
Yeah, but like, still, no, that was cool.
I didn't know if I was watching Stranger Things or like How Harry Met Sally, you know?
With what's her name there? Mike's sister,
Nancy,
and her boyfriend or whatever.
There's
a little bit of that. Also, I like the fact that I just like how like the little boys are talking shit about the little girls, and then like Al can hear it obviously, and then like one kid burps, and then the other kid fucking farts.
Yeah, and he's like, sweet.
We used to light our farts on fire, man.
Yeah,
I had a friend that could light every single fart he ever had on fire. He'd be standing there and lighting his farts on fire, not even bent over like the rest of us. He'd just stand there and light his fart on fire.
Yeah. What was his name?
I thought that shit was hilarious.
That was. And then like she gets her Max. I don't like Max. The little redhead girl.
Okay. Yeah. She was
She's a conniving little girl. I'm just like, yo, leave their relationship alone, man. What's going on here? He lied to her. So what? He lied to her. Why don't you let them figure it out? No, she was like, dump his ass. And Elle, being the impressionable girl she is, what'd she go and do? She dumped his ass.
Yeah. Well, then didn't the redhead girl dump her boyfriend too at the same time?
Yeah, she's one of those girls. Hey, we'll dump our boyfriends at the same time, and we'll go out and party. Yeah, we'll pick up guys. Hey.
Yeah.
I have no use for it. Nah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know who I did like? I liked Steve too. Steve was funny. You know.
Yeah, Steve's cool. The last 2 seasons, he was good in the last season too.
Yeah, man. He's like he turned in from like the asshole to like that cool side character.
Yeah.
He's having good luck.
Him and the chubby kid, they're good together.
They're like us, man.
Yeah. Now we're cool.
One and then I don't know.
Well, do you think you'd be Steve or the chubby kid?
I'd be the chubby kid.
You think so? I'd be Steve.
Yeah, man. With that long flowing hair of yours.
Yeah, I'm a little dense too.
I wasn't going there. I was trying to compliment you.
Well, the chubby kid. Yeah. Sure, we'll take it.
Dustin.
We'll take it.
Dustin, isn't it Dustin?
That's his name, Dustin.
All right.
It's funny, we do a review and we don't know any of their names.
I know
We're like
most.
the redneck girl, the chubby kid.
This is what you call like just an everyman review. Because you know what I notice about YouTube? Everybody on YouTube is really, really smart. And they know everything about everything.
Yeah, it's because they have Google.
Yeah.
Right?
I watched.
It's funny, we don't do any investigation whatsoever into what we're talking about. You know how much bullshit we're fucking spewing about everything? Yeah, don't Google it. It's not right. It's not right, dude.
If you can Google it and prove us wrong, go for it. We don't.
Yeah, want a cookie or whatever.
Hey, you know what? That's how people are, okay? We're just two regular guys shooting the poop. Talking about a show featuring a bunch of little kids.
Yeah, which is strange, right?
Yeah, it's strange.
Done
stranger things.
Well, I thought you were gonna say things after it. Like it's strange. Things.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
But then we'd be like,
like
we finished the sentences. You're about to say,
you finished mine?
Right? Sentences. Man, we're gay.
Yeah.
Not in like, not in like, you know. I think we need to take that word back. Like that South Park episode. You ever see that South Park episode where they call people gay, and then gay people get offended and be like, "We're not calling you homosexual. We're just saying that's stupid."
Yeah.
Because I don't think there are many people out there that say the word gay in a derogatory way. You know what I mean? Like to offend somebody. I think they use it in a situational way. Like for instance, this episode of this show, that shit was gay.
Yeah.
It's weird that the episode was homosexual.
It's weird that became the norm to be like, it was stupid. Like, that's gay. It's fucking weird how that even happened.
Well, but, I mean, how did gay become gay in the first place? Because it meant something before that, right? Means happy.
Yeah.
And then it turned into homosexual. Now, it's like you can't even say it. But I just did. God damn it.
Now you're back. Now you're talking around it. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm not a homophobe, all right?
I know.
I'm just
saying, that's the thing.
Like,
the majority of the people who do that, and the majority of people in Canada aren't. You know?
What, gay or homophobic?
No, homophobic.
Oh, well, I think both.
Yeah, it's really getting weeded out. Like that homophobe shit.
Yeah, I don't really believe in homophobia. And I'll tell you why. Do I believe people don't like homosexuals? Yes. But I don't like the word homophobic because phobia is an irrational fear. And people that don't like homosexuals, they're not irrationally afraid of them. They just don't like them. You know what I mean? They're not like waking up in the middle of the night and like, oh, the gay people are coming to get me. They're not afraid of them. They just don't like them. Right? Like arachnophobia. You have an irrational fear of spiders. That's irrational. I just don't think that people are irrationally afraid of homosexuals. I just don't think that.
Yeah. So the way you said that, it sounded like you said arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia.
Yeah. Like people wake up with this fear of Iraq.
Saddam's coming. Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't the Iron Sheik from Iraq?
No, he was from Iran, the Iron Sheik.
He's from Iran?
Yeah. Iran, number one. Iran.
Oh, yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck you, Hulk Hogan. Fuck you. And then he would call people faggots. He'd be like, fuck you, Hulk Hogan. You number one faggot. That's what he would say. And now I'm not, just so we're clear, I'm quoting a man. But anyway. Yeah.
You should do the Dan Carlin quote, unquote.
Quote, unquote. Hulk Hogan, number one faggot, unquote. There we go. We okay? Are we okay, YouTube?
Yeah, you got away with it.
Fine, YouTube?
Radar.
Are you going to censor me, YouTube?
Radar.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, yeah.
Quote, unquote.
Quote, unquote. Yeah. I don't know. But back to the subject at hand. Yeah, I liked it. I like season 1 more. But this is a very close second. Very close. It's kind of like, for me anyway, Resident Evil. Now, not the shitty movies, but the games. So, like Resident Evil 1 through 3 were all very slow, suspense-filled, horror-based, survival. You know, it's a survival horror, and they're tank controls, right? You got to turn your character, and then you got to walk that way. You can't, like in modern video games, you can just turn on a dime, right? You can't strafe. You can't do any of that shit. And when you go to shoot, you have to stop and aim and shoot. You can't walk and shoot. And then in Resident Evil 4, they kind of got away with it a bit. But in Resident Evil 5, it turned into like a straight up action horror game where there's more gunplay, more bullets, more maneuverability. And people didn't like it very much. And that's what like season 1 and season 3 are to me. Season 1 is more, survival horror in the sense that it's more traditional, and season 3 is more actiony. Some might call it an action horror. Yeah, I just think the slower pace of the first season.
Well, I think that like the second season they had to kind of. There's definitely some fucking some things they had to wrinkle out, and they did that in the third one. I was going into this being like, should I watch it? Because the second season to me, I was just like, it was so forgettable. Yeah. And then once I checked out the first episode, I was like, okay, this looks different. Like it's even shot differently. You know what I mean? Yeah. It looks different. I was like, okay, I'll give the. I think I gave it 2 more episodes, and the third episode was like, oh yeah, cool, I'm gonna watch it.
You're like hooked.
And then just better.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going into it excited at all. I thought it was gonna be shit.
No. I wasn't. I didn't even know it was out. I was just going through fucking Cody, and I saw it. Like, oh shit. Well, I was going through Exodus. I was like, oh fuck. All right, I'll check it out. Like, what's the worst thing that could happen? And then one interesting thing. So I never watched a full episode, like the credits, right? Until the last episode. Because obviously there was like a kind of a post-credit scene, right? With the Russians. So I waited. And so I was like, maybe there's something else. And part of the show was filmed in Quebec, it said.
Yep.
But also, a part of the show was filmed in Georgia. And that's funny because it may not be funny. I don't know. It's funny to me. So a month or 2 back, Georgia passed like an anti-abortion bill. So you can't have an abortion in Georgia. That's not what this is about.
Okay.
Alyssa Milano, right?
Nice.
Threatened the government of Georgia. She said, don't sign this bill into law or I'll get all my Hollywood friends to not work there in Georgia. And she got a bunch of like 50 signatures on a petition from like B and C level actors. So
Tony Danza was one of them.
Tony Danza, yeah. He's like, I'm the boss. Yeah. Samantha. I remember that episode where she wanted a bra. He's like, I gotta buy my daughter a bra. And Angela's like, get her the one with the little bow. He's like, she likes baseball though. So he gets, and he gets her the bra. She's like, yeah, it's nice, but I wanted the one with the little bow in the middle. He's like, Samantha, what the hell? Yeah.
How the fuck do you remember that episode, man?
I don't know. Just stuck out. So, anyway, I'm wondering what's going to stand up here. The producer's love of money and cheap production, or the supposed morals they have? Are they going to film in, you know what I mean? Because then after that, she put this ban. She was like, I'm calling out to all women. Let's not have sex anymore. So she tried to do a sex ban.
Oh.
And like the people that don't like her are like, thank you. Right? They're like, thanks. We've been saying this all along to avoid abortions. Just don't have sex. And now you're doing it for us. And she's like, oh, fuck. Shit. She's like, I'm going to fuck everyone now. So I'm assuming she did. She's an idiot. Anyway, point is, I think it's funny that she puts this whole thing together and the show is filmed in Georgia. Like, I know the show was filmed before. I'm almost guaranteeing that they're still going to film in Georgia. They're going to be like, yeah, fuck you, Alyssa Milano, you idiot.
Well, how much pull does Melissa Milano have in Hollywood?
Enough to get 50 signatures of actors and producers on a piece of paper. But they're probably like, she's like, hey, Uncle Jesse, sign this, please. Or
not even. It'd be Uncle Joey.
Uncle Jesse's way too cool for that shit. He's like, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, he still has somewhat of a career.
Yeah, he still has his hair. So as long as he has that fucking hair.
Dude, didn't Uncle Joey, wasn't he married to Alanis Morissette?
I don't know.
I've heard this. Uncle Joey was married to Alanis Morissette before Ryan Reynolds.
Huh. Well, that's a very unfortunate man.
Yeah.
For Alanis?
Yeah, step up for Alanis. She was married to Ryan Reynolds after.
I'd be step up for Uncle Joey, getting rid of her.
Yeah, well, sure.
I couldn't imagine being with that harpy.
Frank, cut it out.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for real though, Alanis Morissette. Remember when she was like a pop star before she came out with Jagged Little Pill? She was in the pop. She was a fucking like, yeah, you're not pretty enough to be a pop star. It's like, okay, I'll be an angry woman. I'll just be angry. People will love me for it.
And I don't think that she decided what she wanted to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right? Because like when you get to that point, you have like stylists and all that fucking crap, and they would just want to make a star. That's essentially what they want to do.
Yeah. They're like, okay, Alanis, just look really dirty and angry and scream at the camera. She's like, I can do that. I do that.
What her answer was?
All the time. What?
You know what her answer was to that?
What?
Okay.
I bet you like next to nobody even knows who Alanis Morissette is anymore.
Oh, dude, you'd be surprised. She was huge for a time, yeah?
Oh, she was massive. I remember my mother loved her.
Who did?
My mom. I was like, Mom, enough of the Alanis Morissette, okay? She'd play it after like her and her boyfriend would break up or something. Like, oh, there's the Alanis Morissette. Something's going on.
What happened to Steve? He must be gone or whatever.
It's like, fuck, man.
You're like, if you like Alanis Morissette, you should check out this live record. And she's like, oh, is that Alanis Morissette live? No, there's a band called Live, and you should check it out. Lightning crashes. Nah.
I think she liked the Goo Goo Dolls too. Yeah. But my mom was like really into like classic rock though. But
as all parents, as like my parents were too. My parents are into country.
Not all parents, as cool parents used to be.
Yeah. The beer swizzling parents are into old classic rock. Yeah, that's for damn sure.
That's
my dad. I was on that shit. I was.
It shapes you a person, Not like a box. It's like a human box, like a person.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, how much more beer can you drink now because you listened to hard rock as a kid? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot. I don't drink beer though. I don't drink beer anymore. I used to drink a lot of beer, but now I like my tastes are refined, you see, Mike. So I like Scotch or rye or rum or vodka. Pretty well any spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you listen to classical music now?
Yeah. That's
Frankie Bach?
Frankie Bach.
Sebastian Bach?
Yeah, yeah. I listen to a little Sebastian Bach from time to time. That's what
Skid Row?
No, the guy.
From
The old
Skid Row.
no, the old German dude. It's like dead and shit.
So he sang this one song? 18 and life's regarded.
That's it. Same guy. Yeah.
Johann Sebastian Bach?
Yeah.
So you're like okay, so check this out. So you're like doing the dishes.
Yeah.
You have your Chardonnay and you're listening to Johann Sebastian Bach.
Merlot.
Oh, and you're not thinking about killing somebody? Because this is what serial killers do. They sit around, they listen to classical music. Like, think of Hannibal. Right?
I don't like sugar. Not big on beans.
You're going to kill somebody, maybe 10 people, and eat them.
You're incriminating me right now.
Oh, you have already done that. You have already done this.
I'm not saying I have or I haven't. But I'm saying if I do, or maybe if I have, you're letting the fuzz know.
I'm pretty sure that they're not one of the 21 subscribers that we have.
22, motherfucker.
Oh, 22, yeah. But I'm pretty sure the OPP aren't subscribing to our podcast.
Maybe the RCMP are.
Oh, maybe.
Could be the DEA. Huh?
When I was younger, Naughty by Nature, OPP. Yeah, me.
You thought
I thought they were talking about the Ontario Provincial
Yeah,
Police.
so did I. I was like, yeah, fuck those guys, man.
Yeah, they do know you. They probably would know you. Yeah.
But
yeah, fava beans.
Cool. Fava beans. Oh, man. My chest hurts.
From what?
From all this laughing I'm doing.
No.
No, I've been working out. I've just been lifting some weights.
Good.
Little stiff. Yeah, I gotta go to the beach on Saturday. I'm riding some Sea-Doos on Saturday.
Dude, that's awesome.
And I'm like, shit. I got it's so ugly. I've just been going fucking ham on this, thinking that I'm gonna change something. I know nothing's gonna happen, but I'm just doing it anyway. Yeah. Just hurting myself.
Dude, you have a life jacket.
Yeah, but before I get the life jacket on, I'm just gonna wear a tank top the whole time. I bought a new tank top. By the way, this is brought to you by Winners.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, got a new tank top. You want to see it? Still fresh in the bag.
Tank top, buddy.
Bro, it's still on the thing. It's Puma. Yeah, I was like going to bring my Italian out. It's like, hey, sorry, your WAP is showing. So there's that. Today's sponsored by Winners and Puma. Thanks for letting me buy your shit.
Yeah. Don't forget Tango and Cash.
Fucking Tang. You know what I watched a little bit of today? Over the Top. Do you remember Over the Top?
I remember Over the Top.
Yeah, buddy. He's like, hey? Are we gonna arm wrestle? Yeah, no, he does it the other way. He does it the other way.
Oh, he flips it back.
He flips it back. He's like, yeah, when I turn it backwards, it's like a switch. It's a switch. Yeah. Fucking and then the
it's the only movies you watch fucking Sylvester Stallone movies.
Yeah. Watch a little yeah, man. Sometimes I just get in the mood. I'll be like, I feel like watching a good fight. I'm gonna watch Clubber Lang and Rocky. Most people be like,
first fight or the second fight?
The second fight, man. He's like, you ain't so bad. You ain't so bad. You ain't so bad. My mother hits harder than that. You ain't bad.
Hit me hard.
Yeah, and then Apollo's like, what are you doing, Rock? And he's like, I got a strategy. I'm strategizing. And then Paulie's like, He's not losing. He's getting mad. And then Rocky beats the shit out of him. Like, yeah.
I love the slow motion. Get out of
there. Yeah. And I was thinking, what should I watch today? Should it be Balboa Lang 2 or like Hearns Hagler? I'll go with Balboa Lang 2.
Yeah.
But they're both very good fights.
Yeah.
Both go 3 rounds.
You want to know my favorite boxing match to watch, and I watch it once a year? Did we have this discussion recently?
No, tell me.
Okay, it's not Lang Balboa 2. It is Oscar De La Hoya versus Fernando Vargas. Love that boxing match.
Okay. Why do you love it?
Because De La Hoya came in there. He was smaller. Fernando Vargas was juiced to the gills.
Yeah.
Every time De La Hoya got near the ropes, Vargas muscled him, powered him, did what he had to do. So that showed you that boxing actually works. He was also, so the whole time he was taking Mayweather's advice in the corner and he was losing. And then he started boxing. But then he took Mayweather's advice after he started boxing him up. Like, he's like, just throw like 3 body shots and then a hook to the fucking chin. Boom. What does he do? He throws 3 body shots and a hook to the chin. Fucking rocks him at the end of round 9. And then it was all over after that.
Yeah, you know, De La Hoya, I never really liked him all that much. But then it dawned on me, he's much like Sugar Ray Leonard. Like, in the perception that he was just like, they both were gold medalists and they were basically like these media hype jobs that people thought were soft until they proved themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, you didn't know what kind of heart that guy had until he had to prove that he had heart.
Yeah.
Right. He was always a front runner until he wasn't, and then he had to prove that he had heart. Same with Sugar Ray.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like the Hearns fight.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That Hearns fight was awesome.
Yeah.
And when you win, in round 10 or 11?
I'm not, something like that. I think it was 11. But there was no way that Hearns should have been in that weight class.
No, he was like way too tall, man.
That guy's dunking basketballs and he's fighting at 140. Yeah, he shouldn't have been in that weight class.
No, yeah, like watching him in there, like with like fucking, just with other guys is like, man, this dude's a giant. Mm-hmm. He's a giant, you know? Watching him stand there with like Roberto Duran, he's like, this guy's fighting a child almost.
Yeah.
But
Duran was a beast too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like that inside style of boxing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, everybody's in love with Lomachenko now. I like watching him fight. But I like to watch guys slug it out. You know what I mean? I just like watching dudes go for the fucking kill. And I just
depends.
I get the impression that like Lomachenko's just trying to make the other guy look like a fucking idiot. And he does, right? Like, totally makes the other guy look like an idiot. And it's not so much that they're losing because they're getting knocked out or they're quitting. It's just like, they're like, I just don't want to look like an idiot anymore. You know? It's like, I don't want to. I'm not going to come out for this round. Fuck it. It make me look really bad at this point. You know?
Yeah. No, he's on another level, but with that style, he's not going to be able to keep it up for too much longer, right? He'll get clipped.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get clipped, yeah.
Well, that's what...
He doesn't have the power to back it up. That's the thing. He doesn't have the pitter-patter, but he never knocks anybody out. So if you're just smart, just walk through all that pitter-patter, right? And then just try to go for the chin. But the problem is, like, they sting. The punches sting, but... You know.
Yeah, you're going to get a bunch of punches landed on you to land one of your own, and he's going to be at the side of your fucking body punching you in the head.
Yeah, but you say you're a Rocky fan.
I know. I'm not saying I like it. I'm saying that's what will happen.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens. But what happens like when he fights somebody like you see the problem is him going up in weight, right? Like you said, he has no power. He goes up in weight. Say he fights like Mikey Garcia, I think he would get beat up pretty bad. I don't know if he'd get beat up pretty bad because he's really skilled. I just think if he pulls that shit, that Matrix shit, with somebody like that, it's not going to work out that well because he still takes a huge chance. He always takes a huge chance fighting like that, but whatever. So, hey, pop quiz. Who's the lineal heavyweight champion of the world?
The lineal heavyweight champion of the world?
Yeah, who's the lineal champion?
Andy Ruiz. Right?
No, man.
Tyson
Fury. Yeah, man.
Bill?
Yeah. Because, I mean, not officially, but unofficially, he's the lineal champion.
Yeah, because he beat Klitschko and then retired.
Well, he didn't retire. He didn't retire. He got fucking all fucked up on booze and drugs and depression.
Yeah. Dude, that was the only thing I would have bet on after that fight. I don't bet on boxing, but I would have bet that Tyson Fury was going to get fucked up on booze and food.
Yeah, but he's a really good boxer, man. Like,
I like Tyson Fury a lot.
Yeah,
I liked him before he fought Klitschko.
Yeah, I think you got Rob versus Wilder though.
Yeah, I do too. I agree with that. But Wilder did set him down twice, but still, like,
he had enough rounds.
But what I think happened is, like, I would like to see the judges' actual scorecards.
Yeah.
And like to see everything that was erased out and scratched out after Wilder knocked him down in the 12th.
Yeah. I mean, that shit bugs me, right? It's like, okay, you knocked him down twice, but for like 10 rounds, he was making you look like a chump, right? So,
well, that happens too. Like Kovalev and Ward, the first fight.
Yeah.
And the second fight, Kovalev got hit in the bag like 6 fucking times. That's how Ward knocked him out, punched him in the dick, and then he retires.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm amazing.
Like, it's not fair. It's just
punching me in the dick.
Yeah, and then like Ward, like Kovalev's like, dude, like, ow, 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 ow.
They're like, what kind of Russian is that? Or just like the first Triple G fucking what's his name fight?
Canelo,
yeah. I think that also was a clear win for Triple G.
Yep.
And then he loses, like the next fight.
Well, they're trying to keep the cash cow going, is what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the marketability, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Can't lose to those Eastern Europeans either, man. Make him look weak.
Yeah. Well, Wilder too. Wilder's an American, so he kind of got that American card with Fury.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time, man. Big time.
Yeah.
But
good fight though. Fuck, it was a good fight.
Yeah, and Wilder's he's not much of a boxer. He's a great puncher, right? Like, I
respect the hell out of Wilder for taking that fight and for wanting to take all the fights. Like, I don't think he backed down from anything.
No, he's not like Joshua. Not at all, man.
Got much respect.
Yeah, like Anthony.
The week before that fight with Joshua and Ruiz, I was working with this dude. He's a younger dude, and he's like, "Oh, Joshua this, Joshua that." I was like, "Dude, Joshua's gonna get knocked the fuck out." I didn't call the Ruiz thing, but I'm like, "Dude, if he fights either Fury or Wilder, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out." Yeah. Like, there's a reason why he hasn't fought them already.
Yeah. Well, Tommy Hearns was Tom. No. What's the guy's name? His promoter, Hearns. It's last name Hearns. I can't remember his first name. I don't care. But they're like, yeah, we made Wilder an offer. Yeah, you knew he wouldn't take. Fucking Wilder flew out there on his own dime to sign a fucking contract or negotiate, and you didn't negotiate in good faith. You made him an offer. You made him an offer he would refuse, and he refused it. Right?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. And now it's like Wilder and for the winner of that fight, because they're supposed to be fighting again. I heard February or something. Fury and Wilder. So the winner of that fight has all the cards.
Yeah.
Right. So if Joshua beats fucking Ruiz, which I'd that's still debatable, right?
Well, I mean,
What
look,
I
Josh
would
was
do,
good. I just think he really didn't take the fight seriously.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is there a rematch clause with that?
I don't know, but it probably will be, right? You know, they're gonna get that rematch.
What I would do if I was Fury or if I was Wilder,
Tell me.
I would go after Ruiz and try to get that title
Yeah.
from Ruiz, so that Joshua has to
Would
fight
have
him
to.
for a title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the problem, right? There's too many belts, too many bargaining chips, too many guys. So I used to love about the UFC, right? Back when the best used to fight the best. But then, you know, Dana started playing promoter, right? And just they started making fights that they wanted to see. Like, oh, this would be a good money making fight. It's like, yeah, but that fight doesn't make sense. How about we see the best fight? But then everybody was getting popped for drugs. Fuck it. Let them dope.
I don't know. It just seems like the person who had the most drugs in his system was the best. You know?
Yeah. The person that had the most drugs in their system is still pulsating, buddy. Pulsating. Yeah. I'm pulsating. It's pulsating.
Oh, and you seen that knockout of Askren?
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't watched it. Like I talked to you about it.
It's literally, it's only going to take 5 seconds of your time.
Yeah.
It's fucking, yeah.
I'll watch it right now.
Cool.
Right.
What's that?
I'll watch it right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. It was, dude. The guy looked like he was dead.
I put ask in the search, and it was like Askren knocked out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All you probably would have to do is put A.
Ah man, 5 seconds, huh?
Yeah, record.
All right, let's see this.
Seeing it?
I'm trying to. All right, let's see this. This is a live reaction. Oh fuck, that was quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, and he's shit talking him after. Great.
Yeah.
Masvidal. Yeah. Well, fuck, man. That's what I would have done. But I always say to do, and people don't do it.
And him in the face.
Yeah, just he's a wrestler. He's gonna, especially Askren. His first fucking instinct. Whoop.
Yeah, it's funny because like Masvidal runs at him, and what is he?
Yeah.
So a guy's running at you. He's running at you. He's just.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, I don't. Askren doesn't throw punches like when he's standing there. He's just like.
No, yeah, he shoots from across the ring or the octagon.
He's like Bruno Sammartino.
Don't disrespect Bruno's name, but yeah, he is.
Saying that's his stance.
Yeah. Remember, for years, fucking Askren's like, I could beat GSP. No, you can't.
Nah.
GSP could shoot from across the ring, and he'd get there in a split second because he was so fucking fast, man. But I'd pick fucking GSP in a straight wrestling match. I think he'd just muscle him around like a little bitch.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, he tried out for the Canadian. He wanted to go play. He wanted to be on the Canadian Olympic team, right?
Yeah, but he was at that point. Like, remember?
Yeah, but UFC wouldn't let him.
No, but he was also training with the national wrestling team.
Yeah, but I heard he wanted to try out.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, there's no way the UFC would let him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a crazy motherfucker.
They've been doing it to GSP for years.
All right. Hour and a half we've hit. Let's get our final thoughts on Stranger Things season.
So my final thought was this was supposed to be a 20-minute podcast review on Stranger Things.
Yes.
The strangest thing is that it went an hour and a half.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
The strangest thing about Stranger Things is we talked more about everything else than Stranger Things. So maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was. I thought I'd be raving about it. I thought I'd be like, this show was amazing. But we've been talking about a lot of other things.
That's what happens.
Yeah, we're terrible, man.
When I get together, we just go on little tangents, which is fine. It's just
Little?
like hanging out. Yeah,
Little?
but it's just like hanging out, and that's what I think people want to hear. It's not phony and fake. If we said like, I don't know, I couldn't talk an hour and a half about Stranger Things. Like we were saying, like it's awesome, fucking great, but it's still a show about kids.
2 minutes. That's it. Review over. 2 minutes.
Oh,
that
God.
was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, let's be honest. Maybe it got 10 minutes out of us. I'm thinking.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. We just
broke it up.
Dude, we did what you wanted to do. We did what Brad Pitt did. We left that bitch, went around the world, and came back to her.
She was still there.
She was still there. Nice. She's around the TV right now. Now I kind of want to watch that movie. What was it called again?
Legends of the Fall.
Legends of the Fall. No, I want to watch Dancing with Wolves. No,
dude,
I hate Kevin Costner. I hate him.
You hate Costner?
I hate him. Fuck.
Why?
I don't know. I've always hated him. I think it was like ever since I watched him in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, man? This is supposed to be in England, and here's Kevin Costner with no accent, and then his little brother is fucking Christian Slater, who equally has no fucking accent, and he's throwing knives around and shit. Like, nah, fuck this asshole. It just put me off.
So in grade 3, you were thinking that?
Yeah, I've hated him for like 30 years.
Yeah, so he tried. It was funny because in the movie at the very beginning he tried doing the English accent. If you watch it again, he has like 1 or 2 scenes where he's trying to do the English accent, and the director's like, that was such a huge movie in grade 4, man.
Yeah. So was Waterworld.
Yeah, I like Waterworld more now, but when it came out, I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah, that movie is he had gills. Didn't he have gills in that movie? And like Dennis Hopper. I thought you were
gonna give like this huge thing, like you're breaking it down. You're like, but he had gills.
Yeah, man, he had gills and like webbed feet. How does that happen?
Well, I think it's when 2 cousins fuck each other. that's how that happens.
You got Kevin Costner, 2 first cousins. Yeah.
But he also played Jim Garrison.
Yeah. No. I mean, they're like there's a couple of good movies he's in, obviously, right? Like The Untouchables and JFK. But actually, Tin Cup was pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe I do like Kevin Costner.
Yeah, dude. He was also Bull Durham.
Yeah, fuck. Shit. I like Kevin Costner.
Yeah, man. You just don't like Robin Hood. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Remember that little factoid about Russell Crowe playing Robin Hood, and they had somebody playing Maid Marian, and they had to fire her because she was too thin. And like they're like, she's too thin. Is this like a women's image thing? They're like, no, you're just making fucking Russell Crowe look too fat. So they got a heavier woman to play Maid Marian.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
That happened.
No, I mean, now that you say that, I do remember that. And yeah, what a fucking Madonna, eh?
Yeah. Or like, what about like Steven Seagal?
Oh God, you ever see his Cops thing?
Oh yeah. But did you ever see him? They would get stuntmen to run for him. Like, all right, Steven, we need you to run down the street. He's like, all right, get the stuntman to do it.
Yeah.
I'm Steven Seagal, man. I don't run. We're like, we know. We can see what your fat ass looks like, Steven.
Dude, I haven't watched. It's like in a B movie. I've seen Steven Seagal had stuntman throw kicks for him.
Yeah.
In these movies, I'm like, that's not Steven Seagal. Dude, those pants are gray. He's wearing black pants.
Yeah. Remember he trains Anderson Silva and Machida. He's like, yeah, they're the only 2 people in the world who know how to throw that front kick. They're the only 2 people in the world who know how to throw a fucking push kick? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I taught them. And the craziest thing was, they were like, yeah, he taught us that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they, I think they were just Brazilian and didn't know what the fuck they were saying. It's like all paid them. They're like, listen, boys.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Listen, boys. I know you're not getting paid much. You're getting paid peanuts by the UFC. So I'll give you, let's say 30 grand each. Just say I taught you that kick. And they're like, okay. Hey, Steven Seagal taught us that kick. Great. Soccer's good too. And yeah.
Burger King.
Burger King?
I seen Steve. Yeah, because that was Anderson Silva's trunks.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah,
was sponsored.
Yeah. Better than condom.
I seen Steven Seagal in real life.
No, that was just a fat guy, Mike.
No, it was Steven Seagal.
Okay.
Guess what he looked like?
What?
Steven Seagal. Yeah. It was the middle of summer. And he was wearing a leather. We were at the horse track. He was wearing a leather. He was wearing, dude. He was wearing a black leather jacket, and he had a black shirt on underneath, black jeans with black cowboy boots, and you could tell they sprayed his hairline. You know what I mean? Because he was sweating. A little bit of fucking dye running right down, right down his eyebrow.
The only way I would believe this, the only way, is if he had tassels on his jacket.
He did not have tassels on his jacket. Sorry.
Remember that movie where he was native and he had that brown leather jacket with the tassels? You don't remember that?
I do remember that. I wish I did.
Yeah. I was like, really, guys? God damn it.
I was fighting like Mother Nature.
Yeah. And they're like, I always thought it was bad when they were like, okay, Al Pacino, you're clearly Italian. We want you to be Cuban. Okay, that's a stretch. But it's like, hey, Steven, you're the whitest guy in the world. We want you to play a Native American. He's like, okay, I can do it. This isn't Aikido. This is the national martial art of the native nations. Like, nah.
Yeah.
My ancient forebears taught me this. I break necks.
Yeah. No, he's definitely like one of the hugest frauds in martial arts.
He's no Frank Dukes.
No, well, he's a huge fucking fraud too.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Toronto, man, too. He's Canadian, and he's like, yeah, I was a U.S. special forces. I won this super secret fighting tournament. I think it was in Hong Kong. It was called the Kumite. The Kumite, yeah. You getting all that? Yeah. And there was this guy who said to me, hey, okay, USA. And he let me in the tournament. And I got the fastest knockout. And then I had to fight this big Korean guy. They're like, we know you're lying. There are no big Korean guys. He's like, yeah, he was huge.
Okay. You ever see Enter the Dragon?
Yeah. He was like, that guy. Yeah. Like, yeah, but it was real. It was real. Like that Bruce Lee shit, that's not real. Frank Dukes, #1.
They put up your dukes, eh?
Yeah. Hey, they put up your dukes? Yeah.
I love that movie. I don't care if that was fake, but I love that damn movie.
Oh, that movie's awesome.
Yeah.
I watched that movie. You know how Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas, right?
Yep.
Okay. I was 7, and I remember the day because I broke my leg that day. So I broke my leg, was in the hospital, got a cast on, went home, watched Bloodsport, then I watched Mike Tyson lose to Buster Douglas. And I was like, I remember when I was 7, I was like, this was my fault. My leg broke, and Mike Tyson lost. I was a very superstitious child.
I guess so.
I loved Mike Tyson, man. When I was a kid, I was like, I love this guy. He just beats the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, he did. He most certainly did.
I love him now even more, though. I love him as a non-boxer more than.
He's a fucking pothead now, man. My hat's off to him.
Whatever. Well, yeah, because he's gone through a lot of shit, dude.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
Like his
Well,
little
he
kid
has a
died.
podcast now. He has a podcast called Hot Boxing.
Does he?
Yeah, dude. You go on there and smoke dope with Mike Tyson.
I would do that.
Yeah, man. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
But imagine if like some touchy shit came up. You know, you're all getting high and you're talking about some like philosophical shit. And he's like, yeah. That reminds me of the time when I went to prison for 4 years. You went to prison for 4 years, Mike? Why? Well, you see, I just lost the heavyweight championship of the world, and it was in Japan. And this little Japanese girl came up to my room, and then yada yada yada. I was in prison for 4 years. Wow, Mike.
It wasn't a Japanese girl.
Well, you know better than I do.
Well,
wasn't it in Japan?
No.
The fight was in.
It was like
the fight was
Miss. Yeah, the fight was in Japan, but it was like it happened in America. It was like I think it was like Miss Black North America or something that he supposedly had his way. Like I don't know. But obviously you don't know. We weren't there. But yeah, he had his way with her, and then that's how he ended up. But
you don't know. You know, it's one of those things. It's like you never want to victim shame, but people have lied. So you're kind of somewhere in the middle. But then he got arrested and charged and prosecuted.
Mm-hmm. He got convicted, so it's like, I guess that's the story.
Like, that's what you got to go with. You can't be like, I think she was lying. Nah.
But with the Buster Douglas thing, yeah, he was slaying all sorts of Japanese girls and just fucking like not training, none of that shit when he was in Japan, and then he went and fought Buster Douglas, probably with a hangover, and he got knocked.
He went to Japan. He's like, finally, I'm the tallest guy. You know, because he was pretty short. He's like, I'm the tallest guy here. You know,
still 220.
Oh yeah, man, he was a young man.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, even though he was the champ, the unified champion, you know, chances are Holyfield would have beat him anyway, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And
they would have figured it out. At that time, the competition was like,
it was bad. Yeah, man. It was like coming out of a good era into like a really shitty one, and he just dominated a bunch of shit. What do you think, Riddick Bowe? Do you think Riddick Bowe would have beat him?
Yep.
Yeah, he had all the tools to beat him. That's for sure.
He had he had boxing sense. He knew how to box, and he was tall. That's what you needed to beat Mike Tyson.
And he was.
You control him with your range.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tyson, when he was young, he could move, right?
Yeah.
He could get in, but like when he got a little older, he didn't have those tools anymore.
Looked like a young tanned Jack Dempsey.
Who, me?
No, Tyson.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And what's up, baby?
All right. Evo.
Yeah, no. You love Jack Dempsey.
No, I know. That's why I said it.
Oh, right.
That was a joke only for you. I don't think anyone watching this would get that.
I think so.
And then Lennox Lewis, who beat him, I think would have beat him anyway.
I think so too.
But Lewis could have always been caught. You know, he had that chin of his. But
dude, Tyson caught anybody there going out.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying, though, right? Like, you know, Lewis, like there was fighters where you knew this guy's winning, right? You know, boxing is sometimes the most predictable, boring sport. But with Lewis, you could never be sure. You never, because, you know, what's his name?
If Rockman could land, because like he didn't take Rockman seriously.
Yeah, but also Frank, what's his name from Britain? Shit, Frank.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Bruno.
Frank Bruno beat him too, right? Like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it wasn't. But then he kind of proved his shit when he fought Vitaly Klitschko, right? That he could take a punch. I don't know. Lennox Lewis was great though. I always liked him.
He was amazing.
But then, like when Tyson was having to eat his fucking children, I was like, "Whoa, this shit's real." And then he bit him. Then he fucking bit him.
Dude, Too far? Can you spell too far? You fucking hate his children, man. Fuck, Mike. What's going on with you? Maybe you should still be incarcerated, man. What the fuck is going on with you?
I think what happened with him was when he went on the WWF with Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels, I think he got that fucking sports entertainment bug, and he just started putting it into all his promos. Because he was cutting promos, guys. Like, my defense is impregnable. I'm the ultimate warrior. Praise be to Allah. I am his prophet. I will eat his children. I'm like, man. I remember he fought one guy, and he's like, yeah, they said, hey, so Mike, we heard your back is hurt. And he's like, yeah. My back, it's broken. He's like, yeah, it's broken. They're like, broken? He's like, yeah, my back, it's broken. My doctor told me I shouldn't fight with a broken back, but I fought anyway. And you can tell, I think it was like, I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe it was Larry Merchant sitting there. He's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I mean, your back. Like, my back, it's broken. Yeah, I still won.
Was that his last fight? I think that was Tyson's last fight.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, I mean, his last fight he gave up. I remember that. He got knocked down. He's like, I'm done.
I remember when he fought Lewis, and like Lewis beat the shit out of him. And at the end, Tyson is being all nice and wiping his blood off of Lewis's face, because I guess Lewis was beating him up so bad that there was like splashes of Tyson's blood on his face. So he's like, "Yeah, let me get that for you, big guy." And he,
you're doing okay, Tyson.
Yeah,
I know K. Tyson. Yeah, okay. I do remember that. Yeah, he was wiping the blood off. So there's another story that goes with that. So when I watched Mike Tyson Lennox Lewis first time, I went to work we had to work the Saturday, and we went out drinking the night before, and I ended up staying up the whole fucking night, hammered, and then I go to work, and I was working in a thing called Well Destruct, and my foreman comes over, and he's like, dude, you can't be in here right now. He's like, you're going to kill yourself. Like, you're that drunk. He's like, we're just going to put you in the office and we're going to turn on this boxing match. And how's about you just sitting here and don't get caught? And I'm like, okay, all right. So then I went and watched that shit. He's like, don't fall asleep. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, if you don't fall asleep, we'll still pay you. How long did you get that job for after that?
About a month.
They're like, Mike, you've come in drunk too many times. We got to send you home for good. Like, all right.
Yep.
And speaking of Mike Tyson, it's like a mixture of like Michael Jackson and just some random Italian guy. Yes.
Always goes Italian with you.
Yeah. All right.
So what you thinking?
Parade.
So you think it's Michael Jackson and Andrew Dice Clay? Is that what?
No, Dice is Jewish.
Jewish. But he plays in Italian.
Yeah, he does. He's great.
Yeah.
It's funny because
all right, let's wrap this up.
Comedians don't like him that much, I find. Like, I've seen some videos of like comedians talking shit about Andrew Dice Clay. But I think he's hilarious.
Well, I think Dice politicked pretty hard there in the early 90s.
Yeah, and he only had like really one bit. You know? Hey. But that bit was great.
It was. Yeah.
I would have
been selling all over the world.
Yeah. And getting kicked off TV helps. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was on Howard Stern, and some guy that's on Howard Stern, I don't know his name, was trying to like, he's like, oh, hey, Dice, after the show, he's like, can I shake your hand? He's like, yeah, sure. So the guy hugs him, and he starts like trying to kiss him.
Oh, like, yeah.
All right, buddy. And then he throws him down. He's like, just get out of here. Just get out of here. And then he goes back on the show later, and he's like, the fuck is wrong with you? And he's like, what? I thought we had a moment. And he's like, motherfucker, my kids watch this shit. I'm going to fucking kill you. That was great.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
That dude was trolling.
Yeah, he's like, no, man, I got a girlfriend. It's we're two guys, and it was like there was this thing. He's like, there was no fucking thing. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Because this is gonna take a while to get on YouTube. It's fucking long.
Yeah.
Last one didn't fucking work. Blew up in my face like a bad penis joke.
We'll try this one, and if we can't get it on YouTube, then we'll have to have a timer.
Not a timer. We're gonna have to get a different stream, something else, but I think it will be fun. I think it will be fun. All right, don't do that. That's racist.
Is it?
Yeah, it's white power now. I think that's what that means. They're changing shit all the time, Mike. Like, this used to mean okay. Now it's like white power. Remember, this used to just be a game. You remember?
Yeah. You look and then you punch a guy in the arm or something.
Yeah, now it's like, it's a symbol of hate. That's not a symbol of hate. It's a symbol of guys fucking around with each other.
Kind of hate.
Well, no.
Because
you're hitting somebody. But, I've hit some of the people I've liked the most in this world. I've hit you. You've hit me in fun ways. Not violent ways. Punching. It's how you bond. What I always say. You want to bond with a girl, just smack her once or twice. She'll smack you, and, you guys will
end on that.
Yeah. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you want to get laid, smack your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. Just, if she wants you to smack her, smack her. If she doesn't, don't. Some broads like that shit.
Words of wisdom.
I have a lot of them.
Don't listen to 80% of it. Don't listen to 80%.
No, especially if you're younger than fucking 18.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Season 3 was awesome. We loved it. This is like the third time we're trying to end this. We're not going to go on another tangent because it's getting late for me, buddy boy. Still early for you. All right. Mikey boy.
Try not to say anything because I don't want to go on a tangent.
Mikey boy, I love you.
Love you too, bro.
You love Stranger Things Part 3? Yeah? Okay. Well, we're going to sign off. Peace out.